Welcome to a new week and a new studio vlog. It's so dark in here today. It's nearly 8 o'clock, but it's super dark and dreary. It's not cold though. I'm sitting in bed with my morning coffee. It is the 2nd of March. I'll just do a quick little chat this morning since it's so dark. So if you will hopefully have watched my market vlog from the Ultimate Girls weekend by now. If you have, no, I came home a day early, thank God. I'm a little stressed this morning because obviously that event did not go anywhere near as well as I was expecting it to. I wasn't expecting to make thousands, although that would have been nice. My sort of goal was to make 2 to 3 grand. My base goal was like, oh, should make 1,000, no probs. Didn't make that. Barely covered the store. So I've got a lot of invoices due this week. And at the same time, I had started to get a really good amount of orders coming through the website. But when I updated my Shopify store over a week ago to include New Zealand shipping, I should say, it's done something to my Australian shipping. Now, I think there was actually a technical issue on Shopify because someone I know also had that issue, but she didn't change anything on her shipping. So I don't know if it's something that by adding New Zealand shipping has triggered it not accepting any Australian shipping addresses, or if it was just a glitch. So it is resolved now. My Australian shipping is working again, but it's really frustrating because I looked at my abandoned carts from last week and there was nearly 10 abandoned carts, so they could have been potential orders. Very annoying. Thank you to the YouTube watcher or subscriber who let me know about that. I think it was Michelle. Appreciate you because nobody else let me know. I probably should have gone in and checked myself when I hadn't had a few orders in a few days, just to make sure everything was working. Anyway, we live and we learn. I was planning, since we came home from the Ultimate Girls weekend Saturday night instead of yesterday afternoon, I was hoping to spend yesterday getting my March shop update stuff ready. I was really tired though. Obviously, it was such a draining event. The weather was horrible. I was so exhausted. So I pretty much stayed in bed most of the day. I was editing my studio vlog, not from last week, from the week before, because I still haven't uploaded that. She's a long one because last week was really busy and I really only had half a week and just replied to messages on social media and stuff. So what I need to do today, actually, I've got to drive across to the other side of the city. Got to unload my car, which again I was going to do yesterday since we came home early, didn't get it done, so I'm going to have to probably dump most of the stuff here in the house. I've got to take one of my girls over to her dad's house because she's kind of staying with him for half the week when she's at uni, so that's going to take ages. He's over in Point Cook, and one of my kids has got an appointment I've got to take them to this morning, a specialist appointment. So that's kind of my day done. I probably won't get back here until mid-afternoon, at which time I've got to finish editing my YouTube vlog and get that one uploaded. Then I will be working frantically to get the March shop update products up onto the website. Hopefully I can get that done tonight, get an email sent out and maybe launch it tomorrow because I need cash in the door quite desperately. So I really need to get that done today if I can get that done. And I also need to launch my school holiday program, which I've booked out the days. I just haven't worked out what workshops I'm doing. I want them to be really good and maybe new ones that I haven't run before so that I've got a better chance of filling them. I'm only running 4 workshops. I was thinking if I can make them really good workshops, charge say $35 a kid and get 10 to 12 or say 10 bookings for each one, that's $1,400. So I want to get that done too. That would be a good productive day. Whether I get all of those things done is questionable. And then from tomorrow I've got to go back in and deal with my bloody studio, which isn't reset yet. So this week's going to be a very productive week. It's going to be a lot. There's a lot happening. I got a heap of my bisque firing back from my firing service before I left for the festival. I'm very excited to get a heap of stuff underglazed and glazed. So much stuff, which is going to be really cool. And the only event, so I was booked in to do the Yakandanda Film Folk Festival I can't remember, towards the end of March. I'm not doing that. It was only a 1-day event, and because the market part of it's only 1 day, the festival's 3 days. And it's probably more of a community market than part of the folk festival, so it probably would have been good. But it's 4 hours drive I've never done it before. I can't risk this shit anymore, you know? I can't risk driving, spending hours to not necessarily do well. It would have been nice to catch up with my cousin because I would have stayed at her house, but I can't do it. My car still needs a new engine. I really shouldn't be driving on it for 4 hours. If I don't drive it, I'll have to borrow my mum's car. It's just a lot, so I'm not doing it. I do have to get down to Sale at some point to pick up my stuff from the shop I was in down there. They're having major renovations and I have asked most people to pick their stuff up. I hadn't restocked there for months and I hate that because it plays on my mind all the time. Love this shop so much. I actually would like to put my stuff back in there, but maybe have a better system where I can just post stuff down to her. Anyway, I've got to fit that in at some point, so I might borrow my mum's car for that, or I might risk driving my car. I don't know yet. Anyway, I'm just going to sit and have my morning coffee. I'm not awake. I didn't have a good sleep. Probably because I was in bed all day yesterday. I'm just going to do some little mindful, eyes closed, picturing this week being amazing, and then I'll get up and have a shower. And I probably won't see you guys until I get back from the other side of the city later today. Well, hey there, it's 9 p.m. I forgot to do any vlogging when I got home. I was so tired because I was basically driving all day. Dropped my child off. Went and picked up my daughter's washing machine from my mum's house because ours is just... I didn't get home till 3 o'clock. And then what did I do? Oh, literally been editing my studio vlog. I reckon I must have... probably spent 4 hours this afternoon editing my studio vlog that I've just uploaded, which was from the week of the 16th of February. It took so long to edit that one because it's 2 hours long. And because I missed out all the days, I had to go through, I was getting really sleepy every time I was editing it. So I had to go through the full thing like 3 times. Not obviously all today, but I've gone through it so much. I reckon it took me longer to edit that video than any other video I've ever done. So I don't know if it's because I had the extra 2 days, the Saturday and Sunday, because I didn't do a market vlog. Just took ages. Anyway, she's uploaded. You're already commenting. You're loving the long ones, which is great. Tonight, now that I've got that edited, I'm now uploading images to product listings to my website from the March shop update. So today is the 2nd of March. I was hoping to get all the products uploaded today and then pop the newsletter through so that we could launch tomorrow, but it's probably going to be Wednesday, like last month, but at least it's a bit sooner. I think it was the 11th last month. If you watch my vlogs, I said last time that I'm no longer going to leave it to the last minute. I'm going to upload the products as they come in. That didn't happen. I wasn't because I just didn't do it. I was just really busy. So by the time the Hanneken order came, I probably could have done the Hanneken order, to be honest. But yeah, it's been crazy. The cherry rabbit order only came literally Thursday and I didn't even unpack it, which I took it with me to the festival. So I'm doing super cute stickers and sticker sheets from Cherry Rabbit, who's an Australian artist. So what I'm doing now is I am on my Fair Buyer account here, and what I do is I just basically save the images so that I don't have to like re-photograph. Like you have to have fairly decent, you know what, that's what I need to do with my Fair shop is actually get some better photos. I'm sure that would make a difference to my sales. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going in as a buyer of this product and I'm just saving the images and then I go across to Shopify and I've just done the previous sticker sheet and I basically just copy and paste what she's written, adding her photos, which they're fine because it's actually like you're selling their product. So I don't think any brand would have a problem with you using their images. I wouldn't have a problem if any of my wholesale customers used my images to put on their website to sell my product. I don't have very good images for them to use. Actually, that's something I actually need to work on. Yeah, that's not happening anytime soon, but I think we'll do a proper photo shoot. I feel like I'm still refining my final product collection that I'm doing wholesale. So yeah, and I guess by the end of this month, how I'm going to have all my stock levels up really well. Maybe that's when I do a photo shoot because I'll have all of the products that I sell wholesale on the shelves. So I can do like each design vase with the speckle clay and the natural clay in each design. I can do my whales, my mini fairy houses, all that jazz. So it just makes it easier if you're uploading products and you can get the images from the brand. I'm just starting to upload the products. It's going to take ages because I've got lots of little things. So in this order, for example, the cherry rabbit order, I've got, how many? Oh, there's different, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 products. Oh, that's not too bad actually. So I just need to get all the photos, make the listings on Shopify, fix the metadata title and description so it's got good search, and then do the same thing for the Hanneken products. And then tomorrow when I get to the studio, I need to photograph the pottery items that are going up for my March shop update, because I've got quite a few one-off pieces that will be part of it, which is exciting. And actually I need to contact my firing service. I reckon my glazing that I dropped off on Thursday should be well and truly ready by now. So yeah, I'll photograph my product tomorrow. I'm going to try and get as much of the cherry rabbit and Hanneken stuff uploaded tonight. I'm sitting here on my laptop, but I think I'm going to change back to my phone, because I just screenshot the images and then upload it to my phone, and then I can go in to my computer and do the meta title. I get a sore back sitting here like this. I probably could be sitting at my desk, but I don't want to. I want to lie down. I've had a long day driving. So I think I'm going to, switch from my computer to my phone so I can lie down. I might even, because this is a bit boring, I might just do a few more and then actually go back to editing my next studio vlog, because I'm a little bit behind because I didn't get that really long chunky studio vlog from the week of the 16th out before I went away like I had wanted to. So only just uploading that one means I still have to now edit last week's studio vlog and the festival vlog. So I'd like to get those two up this week as well. And then because I still haven't done my how I got monetized on the YouTube monetization video that people have been asking for, and there's a couple of other videos I would like to do. I'd like to do some art tutorial ones. So yeah, I'd like to get those two videos up this week so I'm back on track and back up to date. And what I've started doing is actually, well, except for that massive chunky one, I didn't do that as much as I could have. I'm just sort of starting to edit as I go, which is really helpful, because then I can sort of look at the week as it's happening, and if there's any extra things I feel like I need to add in or explanations, it's all very fresh. So I really like that. And then I've got a few on the go at once. So I might just go in and put all the videos in for last week's studio vlog and the festival vlog, because that's more fun. I like doing that better. I don't know why. Some people might find that really monotonous and boring too, but I like it better than uploading products to Shopify. But I do like money, and I do really need money this week. I've probably got about $1,500 worth of invoices that need to be paid this week, and I currently don't have any money that's scheduled to come in. I don't have any wholesale orders open. So hopefully when I do my March shop update, it'll be like February shop update, and I'll get a few cha-chings on the day, and that will be great. I'm not relying on that 100%, but I also need to get my school holiday program uploaded. I still don't even know what workshops I'm doing. That'll be tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big day. Tomorrow I've got to get back into the studio, start clearing it out again, figure out my school holiday program, get it uploaded. I think I'll launch it when I launch the March shop update, which is probably not going to be tomorrow now. It's going to be Wednesday. So I have to get that done tomorrow. I have to get and I'm going to the movies tomorrow. Oh, I've got an eye test tomorrow as well. Shit balls. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to go and get working on some digital thing, whether it's editing my videos or getting some more product uploaded. I might do all the Hanneken stuff on my phone and then do my editing. Okay. Morning, it's Tuesday at 8:40. You'd wake up at 7, but then try to get back to sleep for a bit. I'm so tired today. My youngest starts uni for the first time today, and my middle one started back for her last year today. Dolly is currently attacking one of their slippers in frustration that they've left her for the day. Rude. I stayed up till like 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning editing videos for the YouTube channel. I got my big chunky studio vlog uploaded last night. So good. There were comments like within minutes, which was so exciting and crazy and unexpected. So I did the base edit of last week's studio vlog and the festival vlog. I was laughing my head off at myself doing the festival vlog, watching myself like have a mild mental breakdown on video. was pretty funny to watch. Looking back, it wasn't funny at the time, but oh my gosh, I can't wait to share that one. I obviously have to get the last week's studio vlog up first, and then I'll get that one up, but I'm going to get them both up today. Not today, this week. And I was kind of procrastinating on getting my products uploaded to my website for March shop update because editing videos is way more fun for me. Okay, so this morning's tasks are I've got to get my daughter's washing machine out of my car into the bathroom, and I've got to get my washing machine out of the bathroom. Both of those things are going to be a nightmare because they're really heavy. I've just got myself and my oldest girl here. She's teeny tiny, but I've told her she's muscly, so we can do it. Worst case scenario, I'll ask a neighbour. So that's first on the tasks for today. Then I've got an eye appointment because my eyes are so bad at the moment. I think I'm going to have to get multifocals. I think I'm just going to have to bite the bullet and do it. Then what else today? I'm also going to the movies tonight to see Wuthering Heights with the studio girls. So I don't know whether I want to go into the studio. I can't even remember what state it was left in last week. I do feel like I probably want to put aside a whole day to get that sorted. So maybe I leave that until tomorrow. And today I could just work from home and all the Shopify updates ready for my shop update. And I can't believe it, editing my studio vlog from like 2 weeks ago. I was talking about getting my school holiday program done. I still haven't done it. Just had my eye test at Oscar Wiley. Now I'm looking at all their beautiful frames. I love their frames so much. I would love to be able to wear those clear frames. They just don't look good on me, I don't think. I didn't mind these. Love those. They're in my brand color, but these, oh my gosh, faves. These are it. What was the first one I tried? Going into Farrell's to have a look at my cards. I only saw a few of my cards because they have quite a few card stands scattered throughout the shop, and there was so much to look at. Jane Eyre is my favourite book ever, and I love these beautiful covers. I think when I redo my house, I'm going to get this pink Jane Eyre because it's just so beautiful. It'll look lovely on a shelf. Favourite book in that cute colour. And then I found this Little Women one as well, and I'm like, oh, they would be so cute just next to each other. So they're on my to-buy list when I get to that. 2 p.m. update. I have been out of the house. I haven't been sitting in bed all day. Went for an eye test, had some lunch. Dealing with my washing machine. We've half moved the new one in, which was really, really heavy. Half moved the old one out, which is also really heavy. So I'm having a break and getting the rest of the images up for my shop update. So I'm just getting the photos from my new products from their website, and oh, they're so cute. If you're into planners or journaling, the March shop update is going to be so fun for you. I got a lot of this stuff with the craft fairs that I'm doing in mind. I'm doing the first big craft fair I'm doing for the year is Canberra Craft Alive in May. Now, I wasn't going to do any big interstate ones this year, but someone I met, Jodie from Queen of Fabrics, who watches these videos, she was saying that quite a few people have said to her that Canberra's the best, and I have heard that myself, and we are going to share a stall. So that cuts the costs right down. We're going to get I think it's a 6x2 meter space. We'll have the workshop table in the middle, and I'll be down one end, she'll be up the other end. I'm also doing that with Pisley Pages, Nicola, who also watches, in October for the Papercraft Festival. So yeah, it's just a way to share the costs, not have so much risk if it doesn't turn out as planned. So that'll be the first one where I've got heaps more products for Papercraft. I'm also currently designing some cool designs that will be like their quotes, craft quotes. So there'll be stickers, keychains, art prints, and was I going to do magnets? I think magnets maybe. But yeah, so I'll be testing those out, which is when I started craft fairs, that was the idea. I was going to do like cute, funny craft quotes. But now I'm going to have all this stock that my designs and other people's designs. So I'm hoping the people even though the general craft fair definitely is more targeted, or definitely the demographic is more quilters and just, I would say, fabric people or sewers, but there was definitely papercraft people at Warragul, just not as many. And I'm also still thinking about maybe getting some of my designs done as fabric and cutting them up into fat quarters and selling them that way. We'll see. And I'm going to be doing workshops all weekend. So Jodie and I will be taking turns in running workshops. So we'll basically be going all day. I'll also be doing some little free make and take, so people can just dip their toes into something, and then if they want to do the main workshop, they can book in and do the paid version. So anyway, until then, there's definitely the February shop update, which had my first lot of like planner / craft supplies, which was the washi tapes. They've definitely gone really well. I've sold quite a few of the Kate Mason washi tapes. Some of the Wattle Studio ones, not as many, but still they're moving along really nicely. So I think these sticker sheets might do okay. There's also the washi tapes I've got some washi tapes from this person. It's not, I was saying Cheeky Rabbit, it's Cherry Rabbit. And also the Hanneken stuff. So I'm excited to see how they go on the website, online. Okay, so that's what I'm doing now before I finish dealing with the washing machines. Instead of doing the full listing one at a time, what I'm just doing today is just capturing the images. And the last time I did this, I actually did it on my phone and just screenshot. But I've realized the image file sizes are way bigger when you do it that way. So this way it saves it as a web, which I think is the better option from memory. I think Marketing Matt said it's better to have smaller images file size for the website, for the Shopify listings, because they take up less space, which is just better overall. It's not my preferred way to do it. My preferred way would be to be lying down horizontal right now and just screenshotting. But yeah, this is better for the file size, for the speed of the website. So we'll do it the right way. Welcome to Wednesday. It's 11 a.m. I've just gotten to the studio. I forgot how much work I've got to do in here. Low-key regretting doing my moving of the packing wall because it's upheavaled every part of this studio. But I just didn't know how much shit I had stored behind there. What I should have done is waited for a couple of days where I had 2 full days to fully do it, not a 4-hour window on a Friday, before having to then focus on getting ready for the festival that I did. So, but here we are. We're here. We're in it. So we're dealing with it. I've bought the dog. She's been annoyingly crying all morning. She had us all up from 5 a.m. wanting to go outside to eat grass. And if she starts crying, if you're going to cry here, I'm going to lose my mind. Get in bed and go back to sleep. I was going to leave her at home, but she's annoying the shit out of Emma, so I didn't. Okay, today's agenda. First, clear my table. That's first. Then pack the orders I've got. I got a lovely big order on my Shopify website this morning at like 4 a.m. So nice to wake up to. And I also have 3 Etsy orders to post off. The other thing I have to do today is get the rest of the products uploaded for the March shop update, which means I have to unpack my suitcases and reset my shelves from the festival. So what I'll probably do is, first of all, clear my table, then go and bring my suitcases in from the car, reset my shelves, pack orders, and then depending on what time we are, then I'll start to deal with this situation. What I think I'm going to do down here, I think I'm going to set up those IKEA basket shelves and actually sit them on top of that table to get some height. I was going to get some wall shelves. I just don't have the money to spend on that this week. Plus, I might be changing studios down the track a bit this year in a few months, just into another room in here in this studio space. Not sure yet. What I also want to do is I'm going to be bloody ruthless. All of the artwork that I've got sitting around, I think I'm just going to say, like these big frames, what am I putting in there? Oh, I just need to bloody put stuff in there. I was going to say, what I decided in bed this morning was I'm just going to give all the frames away with half finished art. That's actually dumb because I've got art to make and things to print and frame. So there's no point in doing that. I just need to find a good spot so they're not scattered all over the studio. I actually loved giving those 5 artworks away at the festival, or 6 or 7, however many it ended up being. I loved it because I love the feeling of sending my art to a home that's going to be really valued and appreciated. And it's such a beautiful gift. I'm not saying everyone should do it, but if I was really getting sick of looking at those particular artworks and taking them to the markets, and I really have got a very clear image of a new collection or series of artworks I want to make. So like, it's just kind of like clearing out the old, giving some arty love out to the world and making space for the new. So I'm happy with it. All right, let's get started. Let's clean this table up. It's almost 12 now. A little update. I'm trying to put these shelves together that my daughter gave me when she moved back home. I can't figure it out. I can't get them in the sliders. They're sitting on top of the sliders. I could probably watch a YouTube video. That's probably what I should do, actually. Also, I wanted to say for this month, for March, I'm actually going to be tracking my time much closer. So I don't really track my time, and I always feel like I'm not working enough each day. Even though I feel like some days that's true, but some days, because I do like a day shift, few hours, and then I often work quite a few hours at night time too. I think I'm probably not giving myself as much credit as I should be, but also I want to know if I am working enough hours. So today we're going to do 8 hours, but we're only doing 4 hours at the studio today. And then I'll drop the dog home, pick up the ceramics that I forgot to bring that I need to pack orders with. And then I'll come back and do my one-on-one appointment at 4:30. And then I'll do another 4 hours this afternoon here. Yeah, I'm doing 11 till 3 at the studio today. And then I'll come back and do 4:30, probably to like 8:30, I think. So I'll do a full 8 hours. And then I'll just feel like, yeah, I'm doing enough work. And honestly, I probably could be doing more than that since I'm really trying to grow this business. But I'll see how much I can get done in 8. And then if I need to add another couple of hours when I get home, I can do that. So I didn't really get started today until 11. Like, I was almost going to come in at 7 o'clock this morning when the dog was annoying the shit out of me. Kind of wish I had that could have been a full 4-hour block there, but that's okay. We're learning, we're growing. I don't know what's going on with these baskets on top of the sliders, but I cannot for the life of me get them in. So I'm gonna quick look at a YouTube video, and if I can't figure it out, I'm just gonna leave them in there. They're working. It's just if you pull them out too far, they're gonna want to fall out. But I'm just gonna be putting them on this table so I can give this space some height for all my packing and storage supplies. So I don't think what I'm gonna be using them for to be packing and boxes and envelopes and stuff. I'm not gonna like pulling them out all the time. So I think that'll be fine if I can't figure out what's going on. This one's finally stopped crying. She's just not feeling well today. You're not feeling well, are you? You're a sick little baby. Oh dear. It's 1:20. I'm taking this child home because all she's doing is crying at my studio door because she wants to go and talk to the people that are here, but she's also extremely tired. It's driving me crazy. So I've left my ceramics at home that I needed to get stuff out of for orders. So I'm just going to drop her home, pick up my ceramics, and then I'll come back and I'll just stay until my workshop because, yeah, too much. It's 40 minutes round trip. So it's 20 minutes home, 20 minutes back. I am going to move closer to my studio, probably not until next year, though. I just have to deal with it for now. And also, if I'm organizing my days correctly, I come to the studio, then I go home. I'm getting better at not like coming home, going to the studio, coming home, going to the studio like 3 times in one day. I was really bad at the start, but I'm definitely getting better with my planning and making sure I don't have to do that. But I was going to have to come back this afternoon anyway, so I'm going to drop her off now and just change my day around a little bit. 2:25, I'm back at the studio minus the little annoying cute puppy dog. This is what I've done so far. I think this works actually great. It's not pretty, but it's just to hold all my packaging. It's actually already created a lot less mess in here, which is fab. So just got the bigger boxes up there. I mean, this will obviously change probably, but I've just used these to put my clear packaging in. So they were all over there. I'm going to clear all of those white shelves for stock. So these are now over here. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this guy for yet. I accidentally got it. I thought it was way bigger, me not measuring. But I was thinking that could be good for stamps, like Australian stamps and international stamps and stuff, maybe, and like mounted on the wall, I don't know. And then these two have got my envelopes. So the envelopes for the A6 cards and square envelopes, I need to reorder them. And then, so yeah, we've just got all of the bigger packaging and my backing boards for my art prints and other things. Bubble wrap in here and the paper bubble wrap, my satchels, my little envelopes. Oh, they're extras. There's some in here too. Actually, if I've got them over there, I don't really need them there, do I? I might take that away because that, yeah, I can use that for something else. Then I've just got like bits of card and paper, great for little ceramics, some smaller boxes, and then the bigger boxes and bigger cardboard up the top. Then I've just put one of my vintage fabrics here. Haven't dealt with that shelf under there yet. I will, but mostly that will just be paper. And then I'm going to move these sandbags to under here so they're off the ground. And then I've just got all of my extra little sturdy mallets here. I got this little shelf from Kmart ages ago. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. So I've just put it there for now. It'll be handy for something. I'm just not sure what yet. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll just put all of these in here. We don't need to have them in 3 locations. When I got home, this box was waiting for me and I was hoping it would be this. I've ordered, so I found the manufacturer. Oh my God, don't tell me they're all in individual baggies. I found the manufacturer of my adorable little collage books. Now, I don't know if they're the exact ones I was getting. I was just buying them from a supplier in China, whereas it's better, obviously, price-wise, if you can find the manufacturer. So I've gotten 50, I think it was 50 of each of the designs that I've had previously that were really popular. I don't know if they're the same. Oh, it's all in Chinese, but whatever. The other ones were too. And then I just got some samples of these little die-cut paper thingies. Okay, let's unbox that. 3:25 update. The back corner here is looking very good. Very nice. I'm so happy with this. It doesn't look neat and tidy, but it's actually really well organized. I started to unpack my box of stuff. I'm really annoyed it's in Chinese on the back. Oh, well, I guess that's just how it is, isn't it? I thought it was in English when I ordered them, but I must be wrong. Anyway, I've almost cleared my table. I just found my gold Uniball Signo. I love these markers. They're the thicker, broad. I just added that to the butterfly to make it look like an actual butterfly. This is the press flower workshop I did here at that creative space. So not last weekend, the weekend before, with Kelly from KB Floral. Now I'm going to hang this guy on the wall. 6:30, the workshop, one-on-one workshop finished over an hour ago. I'm supposed to be packing orders because I didn't get that done today, but I've just made a sample for one of my kids' school holiday workshops and I love it. Oh my God, check it out. How cute is that? So we're going to be making whimsical nature reefs. The reason is because I've got a heap of these branches that have fallen out of a tree in my backyard, and these little mushrooms came out of the kiln not the correct pink. I think it was the underglaze I used, or something happened in the firing, not sure. Anyway, I also love to collect little trinkets from op shops. So this is I think it's a little salt and pepper shaker, I'm not sure. So this is going to be my most expensive workshop for kids' school holidays. This is real moss, but I'll probably get fake moss so we can glue it all down. And then we've just got some preserved flowers, cute little velvet bow, and I'll also get some feathers. I just pinched that one from the garden, but I'll probably buy some white feathers, and then if they want to decorate, change the color, they can. But how cute is that? Oh my God, I love it so much. I'm actually starving, so I'm just going to really quickly pack the orders that I've got. I've got 3 or 4 Etsy orders and a big Shopify order, so I want to get that done tonight. It won't be ready to pack, but at least when I come in tomorrow after my marketing meeting, I can get them packed and shipped out tomorrow. 7 o'clock, I'm heading home. I'm starving. I just photographed my one-off ceramic pieces for the March shop update. Terrible light in there. I left it a bit late, but done is better than perfect. And I also got most of the orders ready. I just need to pack them and ship them tomorrow. I'm so hungry, oh my God. 11 o'clock here. I'm in bed uploading the March shop update products. I've been going for just over an hour. I got home at 8 and was like 8 o'clock and I just had to have a lie down. I was exhausted. Couldn't sleep though. Oh, I did have a little sleep, but then old mate started barking at the possum on the roof again. So yeah, I got back up at about 10. I was literally just lying here horizontal and doing this, but that wasn't working. So I'm nearly finished with the cherry rabbit products, which is a heap of stickers and sticker sheets and washi tapes. I've got to remember, if I'm going to buy in products that are super cheap, I have to consider whether it's worth my time, because I ordered in all these cute stickers, which I retail for $5. But I'm only making like $2.50 off them. So is it really worth me spending all this time uploading these products to my website? Probably not. But I think, so I'm just going to really consider that moving forward. They are a cute product. And most people who buy stickers buy more than one. And maybe someone likes that exact sticker and then they place an order with multiple items. So obviously most people are going to buy a few stickers. So it's fine. But yeah, because I don't like this part of it, I'm like, might need to be a little bit more selective on what products I bring in. Think about the fact that I actually have to upload them to my website. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I want to get through all of the products if I can, but I'm feeling a bit unwell again. Ugh. I think it's because I've been having too much soft drink. I've never drank so much soft drink in my life. I've had a thing of sarsaparilla today. I've had a can of Coke, which I only just had, which isn't good. My stomach's like, that's not good. I need to get back on the soda water. That's all I used to drink, soda water and coconut water, because I like the bubbles, but I've just had a real sweet tooth lately, which is weird because I'm on that stuff, the Manjaro, which is supposed to, it definitely cuts out food cravings, but it's clearly not cutting out sugary drink cravings. Once you get into the bad habit of having regular soft drinks, sugar, it's like an addiction in itself, and your body gets used to it and then craves it. So yeah, I'm going to just have to start having soda water again, or what I could transition to first are those, what's that brand? I can't remember what it's called. And it's like really nice. It's a sugar-free mineral water, flavoured mineral water. They were selling them at the supermarket, but I can only find them in the rejug shop now. But they're only like $1.50 in the rejug shop. What brand is it? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, they're a great alternative to soft drinks. So I think I'll go grab some of those tomorrow. And then I can just transition to them from full strength soft drink. And then I'll transition back to soda water and coconut water. Morning, it's 8:30. I've just woken up. Well, actually, no, I've been awake for ages. I just sat up and have made my coffee. How it's Thursday already, I do not know. There's so much I wanted to have done by this time. I think I went into full freeze mode. Couldn't do anything. When the pressure's too much, it just becomes overwhelming and then I don't get anything done. I've been doing stuff, but not that priority stuff I was supposed to be doing, like getting my March shop update done. I could have had that done on Monday. I've done none. I've done none of my homework for my marketing meeting, which is today at 10 o'clock in an hour and a half. So that's fun. I did get my school holiday program uploaded. I think I got out of freeze mode about 10 p.m. last night and I've started working. So I got my 4 school holiday workshops uploaded this morning, first thing. I'm about to send the email out to my VIP newsletter subscribers to say the workshops are up. I was going to launch them tomorrow with the shop update, but I actually really would like to get some money through the bank today. So I'm just going to quickly send that email now to say, hey, school holiday workshops are live, and you'll receive another email later today with all the info on the March shop update, which is happening tomorrow. So I'm going to do that right now. I use Klaviyo to send emails. Interestingly, I've had 30 people sign up to my newsletter at markets. I've had 17 people sign up from social media, which is great because I haven't been sharing that a lot. So with Klaviyo, it's super, I actually don't like to use it. I find it really complicated. I'm getting better, but you can set up specific forms with specific links so that when people sign up via that link, you can see, like, so I'll share a specific link if I'm sharing the newsletter sign up thing on Instagram, and at the markets I have a QR code, so if they sign up with that, it specific goes to the market sign ups, so that way you can see where the sign ups are coming from. And I don't really use it now, but down the track, if I want to do like automated flows, I can do like a welcome newsletter specifically to the market sign up people to say, hey, it was great to see you at the market recently, or thanks for signing up on social media, or that sort of thing. So it's got Klaviyo's got lots and lots of customability, if that's a word. I really don't use it because this is all really confusing to me. I basically do a basic email and that's as far as I'm at. But I do get Matt to help me with some of this stuff as well. And we're going to sort of have some priority around the email flows down the track this year once we've got other stuff done. Okay, it's 9 o'clock. I've just sent my email about my workshops. I'm going to jump in the shower now and see if I can do one thing of my homework before I go to my meeting, which was to hop into Japara, which is a beautiful shop in Rosebud, just to make sure that they would be a good fit as a stockist. And then probably next week I will reach out to them and see if I can come in and show them my range. It's 11:40. I just finished my meeting with Matt at his new office. I am just at the studio to pack the orders I didn't get packed yesterday. I'm not feeling well. I need to go home. I'm feeling really lightheaded. So I'm just going to quickly pack those orders and go to the post office and then go home. I've got to upload the rest of my March shop update products anyway, so I can do that from bed with my laptop. And I've got a few other things I need to do online. See how white my lips are? Yeah, not good. Yeah, a few things I've got to do online, so I can just do that while sitting in bed. Oh my God, I love my little reef so much. It's so cute. So I've got this order for Terry from Redcliffe in Queensland through on the website. She's ordered the whole 6-pack of the Floral Folklore card. I've got that as a deal. So you get all 6 cards for $30 on the website, which is lovely. She's ordered a $25 speckle clay strawberry mini vase, and she's ordered a $15 bee floral speckle vase as well. And she's also ordered a pink mini fairy house and a cute little red mushroom. So I'll wrap those up. Redcliffe, WA, not Queensland. So Terry's order is all ready to go. You're a subscriber, Terry. Thank you so much for your order. I really appreciate it. And it's on its way to you. And next up, we've got an Etsy order for Damien in Tassie, and they have ordered a mini vase. Now on the Etsy or the website, actually, I just have them options as mini mixed floral design, so I've picked that one out to send to Damien. Or you can also pick the pink with the red love hearts. I will eventually add these so that you can choose which pattern for the floral designs, but that's a coming soon option. So I'm going to wrap that up separately so that the flowers don't get damaged. So this is a teeny tiny little baby. I'm going to pack it into one of these because it's too wide for a mailer, and I still get charged the full postage rate if I send it as in a mailer because it's too thick. So we'll wrap it with some cardboard as well, although these are pretty sturdy because they're quite thick clay. Alrighty, so I've got 3 orders for ceramic transfer papers. 2 are the bee floral, 1 is the strawberries. Then I've got the mini vase going to Tassie, and then I've got that lovely big order from Terry going to WA. So let's head to the post office. I'm going to go home and work from bed. I've got an appointment at 3 that I have to go out for, but then the rest of the time we're just going to be working from bed, getting all my March shop update stuff prepped, and that'll be ready to go then, which I'm very excited for. I might even start giving people early access from tonight, maybe. Oh no, I've said tomorrow morning, so I'll do tomorrow morning. Okay, let's go. Okay, I just had an appointment and I just had to pop into Lucky Make in Rosebud. Emma's in here. I knew I had to come in here. I just found a, what did I find? Transformer masks for my daughter Emma, who's been dog sitting most of the week and she's over the dog, so this is a sorry present. She's gonna love it. I'll show you when we get home, but this is Emma.
Sorry, not sorry.
If you're ever in Rosebud, you need to come into this incredible shop. It's got all of the vintage things that you need in your life, like everything. I mean, look at that. Look at that. We've got little Cabbage Patch dolls, all of these cute little everything. If you're into collectibles, you've just got to make the trip down here. It's just a small shop, but it's got so much up. I'll show you what it looks like out the front. Okay, I'm just gonna show. I had that bike, but in blue.
I know, the sold out. Oh my God.
Look at this bike, for goodness sake. Oh my God. Hello from bed again. It's 8:30 now. I'm sitting here updating the last of the March shop update products. I've just sent out my 2 emails. So I sent an email out to my VIP members who are just basically newsletter subscribers. If you haven't registered for the newsletter, I'll put a link in the description. It's actually, I give a free printable out every month. This month, let me show you what I've done. Not that one. That's my Doctor Who quote. Tell me if you want that one though for another month. I love that quote. I am and always will be the optimist, the hoper of hopes, the dreamer of dreams. I can't remember what else it says. Where are we? Yeah, this one. So I thought it was just an A4 print, but it's actually an A1 print. So I normally would sell that for $15 each, the printable file that I'm giving for free. So basically, it's an art print that you can have printed professionally at a print shop or Officeworks. You can get it printed up to A1 size, which is a giant poster basically, or you can just print it at home in just normal A4 size. So that is in the email that has just gone out to, let me just give you a little preview of the email in case you are not registered for it. Oh, this is Klaviyo. Sometimes it makes me feel good, sometimes it makes me feel bad. The stats. Where are we? March drop. I'll just give you, can I see it? Oh, okay, let me just tell you a little bit. So Klaviyo, again, I don't like it. I find it really complicated. One day I'm sure I'll like it when I actually understand how to use it. So you can actually track, because it links to your Shopify store, it will track how many people open your email, click through to the links and actually placed orders. So you can really track really well on Klaviyo, like how well your email newsletters are tracked, like how they're going for marketing. So yeah, it's just basically showing what's coming up for tomorrow's drop. What does it say? Delivered. So hang on, where are we? Oh my God. Overview. Recipient activity. I don't know what that means. I won't show you the email addresses, but basically it says, so 496 out of 503 were delivered. 50 have been opened, 2 people have clicked, none have converted, 4 bounced, so that means the email address is incorrect. 1 person unsubscribed, rude, marked as spam, 0, 3 skipped. I don't know what skipped means. Maybe they just they just went straight past the email. I'm not sure. And to say that the March shop update starts tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. I password protect the website for 5 hours. And I send in this email the password. So that means VIP members, and I also send out, so VIP members get access to my website via a password. So at 8 a.m, I make all of the products in the March shop update go live and active, and only the people that can get into my website with the password have access to shop. So the VIP members have access, and my current existing wholesale customers have access because I've got my wholesale portal set up with Shopify through Wholesale Gorilla. They can also get into the website with their password, and they can then log into their wholesale account on my Shopify website, and they can go shopping with the products that are part of the March shop update that they have access to. Now, importantly, let's just have a look here. Let me show you. We've got quite a few products to upload, but I've sent the email out now, so I have to do it. I was actually thinking the wholesale customers don't have many things to choose from. So last month in February, I did photograph all the necklaces with the ceramic pendants and stuff, and I was going to upload them for the February shop update. Didn't get around to it. So I'm just thinking I probably could add them in as part of the March shop update, so at least the wholesale customers have a little bit more options. I can't remember if my firing lady said my stuff was going to be ready today, because those things would have been super cute. Maybe I can add them in a bit later. Anyway, let's have a look. So the March shop update, here are the products that I've already put in. So this one is active, which is the cat vase, which I did last month and I sold them all straight away. I'm actually going to do the ceramic cat vases as custom orders. So anyone can order a cat vase, and I'm putting a 4-week turnaround time on it. Just so, they can order it and then I'll just make to order. So basically all of these products here, there's heaps, there's more than that. So all of those products are uploaded, but they're set as draft. And then what I do tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure I can bulk edit. I can't remember though. And then I can just, I can go into the products and bulk edit and then set them all as active just before 8 a.m. So once I shut down the website so that it's only accessible with the password, I then go in, make all the products active just before 8 a.m. And then at 8 a.m, people can start shopping and they can yeah, they've got 5 hours exclusive access, and then I reopen the website at 1 p.m. so that it's not password protected, so anyone can come shopping. Why do I do this? The point is that people who sign up to my newsletter are VIPs, and I want them to have special access. It's basically just a loyalty thing. And I always give a free printable each month with my email. I would like to get to the point where I'm not sending the email out like 8 and 9 o'clock the night before the shop update. I really do want to be a bit more organised with it, but we'll get there. Well, it's only the second month of the year that I've done this. I didn't do January, obviously, because I was away. And I only started doing this in September. And I have done it every month. So, at least I'm sticking to it. I'm not going, I can't do it this month. Last month in February, I didn't get it done until the 11th. I was just wrecked still from January. This month, it's supposed to be happening on the 1st of each month. This month we've got doing it on the 6th, so we're getting back towards the 1st. So next month I'm hoping that we'll get it on the 1st. So I just would like to be a bit more focused each week, put some time away where I'm adding the products for the monthly update. But yeah, it's just stuff that I don't like doing, so I always put it off. But here we are, we're doing it. Now I've just got to add in the rest of the Hanneken washi tapes and stickers and my ceramics, and then we're good to go. It's 10:30. I just got my ceramics uploaded, did not get the jewelry uploaded, and I'm not going to get the jewelry uploaded. I don't feel well at all, and I'm really tired. I did realise though, you can edit the meta title and the meta details on the phone, on the Shopify app now. I either couldn't see it last time or it's a new addition or a new feature, so I'm happy with that because my back was really hurting, probably because I've been working in bed the last few hours, so I just lied down and did those. So everything's ready that's going up for the shop update tomorrow morning. I'm going to set my alarm for 7:30, get everything active, get the website closed off, so we're ready for a shop update. Last time I got 2 orders within the first 2 minutes. Oh my God, I'm trying not to get excited and anticipate, but it would be so cool if something like that happened again. I don't know though. There's a good amount of products, but it is very sticker and washi tape heavy and not many ceramics. So we'll see. Morning, welcome to Friday. It is 10 o'clock. I have been awake for a while, obviously, having my coffee in bed. This is actually my second coffee. I'm supposed to be at the studio. Normally on Fridays, I have my work experience queued from 10 till 2. I was feeling so unwell last night though. I just messaged her and said, listen, I don't think I'm going to be going in. Tomorrow, let's just start back next week, because obviously I didn't do last week either because I was at the festival. I really think my problem is I've been feeling lightheaded. I've felt a bit like that again yesterday morning, and I've just been feeling generally unwell, not all the time. I think the problem is, I think I've worked it out. It's definitely I've been having way too much soft drink. I'm not a soft drink drinker, but the last few weeks I've just been drinking so much soft drink. I've been addicted to sarsaparilla, which I love. I've also had quite a bit of Coke, which usually I only drink Coke when I have migraine coming, and I have that with aspirin and it actually gets rid of it. So I've been having way too much soft drink. That's the first problem, which is giving me massive sugar spikes and sugar dips, blood sugar level, glucose. Matt, I had my meeting yesterday. He's like, are you diabetic maybe? I'm like, no, I'm definitely not. I've actually been tested for that. I think I just get low blood pressure really easily if I'm not eating well. Anyway, I haven't been eating properly. I've been eating a lot of junk. I haven't been having proper meals because I just haven't been shopping. I hate shopping now for food. And what was the other thing? Oh, and my medication's been doubled because I'm on the Manjaro, and I'm on my second week. I've just done my second jabby thing so it's doubled. So of course it's going to have increased side effects. And if I'm not eating good, healthy food, so I'm not eating it a lot because you just don't get hungry that much, but I'm having crackers and cheese and stuff like that. And then with the soft drink, I'm just not eating properly. So anyway, I've stopped the soft drink last night. I was like, no more soft drink. I found a soda water in the fridge, so I'm going to stick with because I love, you love bubbles, soda water and the low sugar ones. I think I already talked about this. Anyway, this morning I had my March shop update start at 8 a.m. So I woke up, set all the products from draft to active, put a password protection on the website so only the VIPs and my current stockists have access until 1 p.m. today. So that's going well. I've got a couple of orders already. Thank you, Rebecca and Elizabeth. Both have already ordered, and I know that you're YouTube subscribers, so thank you. Yeah, so it's off to a good start. You know, when you're like, yeah, I'll get this stuff in because I think it'll go really well. And then when it's time to sell it, you're like, oh my God, have I made a mistake? Is it going to sell? And already, especially the Hanneken washi tape is selling well. And also the cherry rabbit stickers are so cute. There's a couple of sold of those. So we're off to a good start. I did remember late last night that I wanted to put all my new ceramic earrings onto the March shop update. I just didn't get there. So I'm not sure whether I add them in as an add-on next week maybe, or if I just keep them and launch them properly at my studio market day next Saturday. I think I might do that, make it a bit of a fanfare that they're launching there, one off each piece, come and get them. Yeah. And then whatever I have left at the end of March, maybe I just do as part of the April shop update. So I'm, supposed to be at the studio, but I've woken up feeling much better this morning. I think I'm going to take the dog and we'll go to the studio in a little while. I'm just going to sit here and do some Xero transactions because I haven't done that. Oh no, what I'm doing at the moment actually is I'm halfway through editing last week's studio vlog. I want to get that up today. So I'm going to sit here in bed, drink my coffee, finish editing that, get it uploaded this morning. I'm currently sort of uploading, well, apart from last week because I had the festival, I'm uploading sort of every 3 to 5 days. I want to try and get it so that I'm uploading every 2 to 3 days. So that way I'm basically able to get 3 videos a week because I'm currently sitting on about 2 videos per week on average. I really want to focus on YouTube. I think I've had an epiphany the last few days. I can't remember if I've told you this. I got my Google search results for February for my website. So what people are searching when they come to my website through Google. And we've been working, Matt's been working, I haven't been working on it, on this SEO side of things to get my product pages and my website ranking higher for things like printable art, ceramics, paint and sip, Mornington Peninsula, all that sort of stuff. And it's definitely improving a lot. So some of my search, when people search some of those terms, I'm now coming up on page 1 instead of before I was coming up on like page 15 or whatever. But the click-through rate is the biggest massive click-through rate I'm getting from Google is when people search my business name, Rondell Designs. I've got in February, is an increase of 195 click through, people searching and then clicking through to my website when they've searched Rondell Designs. And then the second and third highest ones are basically the same, but my name just spelt incorrectly. I think it's Rondell without an E on the end, and then it's just Rondell as the third option. So that made me realize like people are searching my brand, and that's because I'm getting more known on my YouTube channel. So I need to focus on that, like for search ability and increase in online sales, as well as just my YouTube. I want to grow and share lots of information and stories and behind the scenes with you all because I love it. It's my favorite part of my business at the moment, actually. I do love making products, of course, as well, but the videos I think is my favorite part. So I want to do more just for that, and also then I get more ad revenue from YouTube. But it's also like got this flow-on effect because makes people want to then look at my website and shop with me because you like to shop with people that you like. I know I do the same thing. So yeah, I really want to get to 3 videos a week. I'm going to stick to my studio vlog. If I'm doing a market, I'll stick to that because I'm not doing as many markets at the moment. I need to come up with another sort of behind the scenes video. I've got an amazing idea for one that I think I'm going to start, but it's really embarrassing and I don't think I'm going to share about it until it's done. And that's not my house makeover because that's also embarrassing, but that's something else. This one's related to business. I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to see if I can do this 30-day challenge, and it's about overall income for the business. I'm just going to keep that one under wraps for a minute though. I think you'll really get a lot out of it. I think I'll get a lot out of it too if I do this thing. The other one I'm going to record, maybe today if I get into the studio with enough time and it's not too loud in there, is I'm going to share a video about how to add in kids creative workshops as a revenue stream for if you've got a creative business or a handmade business or you're an artist and you want to add workshops specifically. Like, I'm going to do it as a 2-part series. I'm going to do kids workshops and then adults workshops. So this video that I'm going to record in the next couple of days will be going through the different ways you can run kids workshops, like school holidays, after school, private parties, one-on-ones, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go through all the, because I've done all of it. I used to, for a couple of years there, that was my main income stream, was my after school kids workshops. So I'm going to go through all of that in the first video of this 2-part series, and then the second one will be like setting up to run paint and sips and stuff like that, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, I do want to get back to doing some more art tutorials as well. So maybe like junk journal pages. So maybe I can start. Actually, I've got a junk journal that's partly done. Maybe I can just start doing like a couple of double page spread as a video or something as well. Because yeah, there's so many different things I can be doing. It's just managing my time so that I can do it. Now that I've really got clarity in my head about the fact that I'm not doing festivals and the only multi-day events I'll do is the craft fairs this year, which is still kind of a gamble because it'll be the first time I've had proper product selection, and the design markets, if I get into any, I'm currently not into any, and we are still booked in for another event as well in June, which I'm not sure, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have way more time to do more videos, so I'm just restructuring things in my head at the moment about what I'm doing on what days. I think Saturdays when I'm not doing a market could be a dedicated day where I do an art tutorial video or like talking about like how to bring in another income stream through kids workshops. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to get back to finishing this video, editing this video to get her uploaded, and then I can finish editing the festival vlog as well. And then we'll get into these new types of videos as well, which is very exciting. Okay, it's now 11:45. I've just finished editing last week's studio vlog. My internet at home this morning is so slow. That took so much longer than it needed to. So I'm feeling very frustrated, but at least it's done. I'm going to go jump in the shower while it downloads, and then I'm heading to the studio. Just got to the studio. So I'm going to pack the orders that came through this morning. One is an express post, so that's for Rebecca. I'm going to get that out today. Have I mentioned how much I love my wreath? Like, I think I want to not only run this as a kids workshop, I think I want to run it as an adult workshop, and also maybe I just make some to sell. How cute would that be? That's quite different to what other people are doing. Maybe if I did a series of these and then applied for the big design market with that, maybe I'd get in then. So you'd have to be really careful when packaging them. Firstly, I need to make these a bit thicker, so a few more rounds of branches, but I think as long as I had a good packing station set up so I could wrap it with tissue paper and then some kind of big bag, I think it would be fine. I could just get really big brown paper bags. I just think, oh my god, I'm just obsessed with them, and obviously I'd like glue them in a bit better. This is very rushed, but not only is that an excuse to go up shopping and finding cute treasures, but I just love, it just does things to me, you know? And I could go really kitschy with some of them, do like pinks and aquas, and oh my gosh, maybe that's going to be my new thing to get me into these big markets that are flooded already with ceramics and illustration. Before I can pack the orders that have come through this morning, I just realised I still have to unpack from the festival. So I'm just doing that now. I've still got the suitcases on the floor here. How satisfying is this though? Oh my, look at this. Oh my God, I'm obsessed. And I've put the cherry rabbit stickers up here. Already found, when I was getting the images off Fair last night for the Hanneken stuff that I ordered, I found another artist business in Australia, and I'm obsessed with her stickers. They're so creepy cute. I'll show you a little picture of some of them here while I'm talking. I need to order them. She's got a really low minimum order. And I just, you know what I felt when I actually found these stickers? I actually felt like a relief wash over me, because I think I'm realizing, like, I want to design all of these things, right? I want to design heaps more stickers, all these washi tapes, heaps of stuff. But I also love just sourcing incredible product. And if I can really succeed with not only selling my own designed products, but other Australian artists who sell products, if I can support them and support me at the same time by offering this really cool curated selection of stationery supplies, stickers, art journaling supplies and all that, how cool would that be? So I'm really, really, really hoping that the craft and the paper craft fairs that I'm doing this year, I hope they go really well, because I just think this is the best of both worlds. Me still being able to design and produce my own products and designs, but also at the same time stocking other incredible artists' stuff that I love as well. Like, is that not the best of both worlds? So that's what I'm testing out this year, and that's what I'm hoping will work. And so far, based on my last 2 monthly shop updates, I've had 3 orders come through this morning, which is amazing. But they all have both Heineken and Cherry Rabbit product in there. So I just think that would be so cool to grow my own business with my own designs and other people's designs. Like, anyway, I'll get back to it now. Sorting all these out is very satisfying to me here. I thought I was filming, but I wasn't, so you're only getting a tiny little section of it. So currently I'm sorting basically just into, so red mushrooms have their own tub, pink mushrooms have their own tub. Currently the fairy houses are just all in together because I don't have enough to do their own tubs, and I need to get some more of these. These are the good ones that I was saying in last week's studio vlog, that I got these off Amazon. They're way better quality than the Kmart ones, but they don't seem to be selling them anymore. So these green ones are Kmart. These ones are okay, but the ones I bought last week, I bought some extras. They just seem like the quality's gone way down. Anyway, they do the job. So yeah, eventually I'll have all of my mini vases that are floral design in their own tubs, and I'll have all of my fairy houses in the colours in their own tubs. And then it'll be so much easier to pick and pack orders. I've also got this whole collection of these mushrooms that unfortunately, I'm not sure why, they just didn't go through the kiln properly. I don't know if it was my underglaze, if I didn't shake it properly or what, but normally they come out this colour. So these ones I'm going to use for my reef workshop. I can still sell them. It's just, I'm just going to sell them at in-person events or in the studio here because they're still cute, but I'm not going to, it's not on purpose that they're kind of like a white colour. And that little guy there just came out a bit dodgy with that underglaze. So yeah, these will be used for my kids' workshops. Okay, it seems to have accepted her fate today that she's not going to be allowed out to play with everyone that's here. She's so cute when she's asleep, just like a real little person. Okay, I've just uploaded last week's studio vlog. Yay! Now I'm going to pack as many orders as I can before I have to go and pick up my daughter from the train station. This is the first order from the March shop update. We've got 2 of the square greeting cards. We've got the little Making Amend Heineken mini print. This is just so cute. You Can Do Hard Things sticker by me. Love Snack sticker also by me. I need to reorder those. They're running very low. The Craft Cuties. Now this is a travel card sticker, but you can literally use it for anything. It's just a nice rectangle sticker. Then we've got this little bubblegum sticker from Heineken. So that's Heineken Twiggy sticker from Heineken. And then the cup noodle sticker by Cherry Rabbit. I just think that is so cute. Oh my gosh. And that is Rebecca's order going out today. The next order is for Elizabeth from Diamond Creek. Elizabeth has ordered one of these gorgeous vintage mushroom washi tapes from Heineken. And she's also ordered a $20 natural blue daisies vase. Will I send her that one or this one? Actually, I think I like this one a bit better. She's ordered a blue fairy house, so we'll get some flowers for that as well. She has ordered a mushroom sticker and Mr. Foxy sticker. Finally back in stock after a long time. This was one of my very first illustrations I ever did. There we go. Lovely bookmark. This one is from my Fine Lines collection. I think it's florals number 2 from memory. We'll put the stickers and the bookmark into this little bag. And then we will wrap the other items individually because they're ceramics. So with the little fairy houses, I just put their little flowers in next to them so that they don't get squashed. Because sometimes if I leave them in, they will actually just snap off and break. So we've got that, and we've got the little cute bar. I'm so happy it's in stock, yay. See, I'm getting there. And then this gorgeous washi tape doesn't really need to be in a packet. So now I'll just work out the packaging for these guys. Okay, so I'm just wrapping, for the bookmarks and stickers. Stickers aren't really the issue, but we don't want the bookmark getting bent. Today I'm using this gorgeous washi tape from Kate Mason, which is the crafty one. And we're going to put a little bit at the top and bottom as well. Okay, so that's all protected and safe, and then we'll just wrap these guys up together. And then, because this has got ceramics, I'll also put some cardboard around that because we are using this guy. I've decided to put some bubble wrap on it too, just for that extra safety. The ceramics are pretty good, but because the vases still are a bit thinner than like the fairy houses and mushrooms, I do have to be nice and careful with them. We don't want them getting wrapped. Because, you know, they might put a heavy parcel on top of it or something. After all that, I have changed to a box for this one just because I was feeling a little uneasy that it still might get squashed in the mailer. So we're going with a box for this one. It's 5:45, back at the studio. Dogs fed, children picked up, dropped home. Now, what I want to do is I want to pack the rest of the orders from today, and then just get rid of more stuff. What I have decided also to have a big clean out of is these 2 shelves here. They're all basically except for my bookmarks there. That's basically all just like workshop workshop supplies and random things like tools and sketchbooks and stuff. Now, I'm hardly running workshops these days, and frankly, I don't want to be running a lot more workshops, so I'm going to have a big downsize of all this stuff here. And also, now that I'm on the board for here, that creative space, I'm just going to see if they're happy for me to put some stuff in the workshop room, if there's room, of course. Like all of these spinners are great for if you're doing pot painting or some kind of thing that you need access to all around. Like even if some people want to start doing ceramics classes, they would be good for that. Yeah, I've got like heaps and heaps of markers and pencils and paints. So I'm just going to have quite the clean out of that stuff. That's not happening today. I'm not going to have time for that today. But that's definitely in the works. So yeah. Just got to get rid of some more stuff. And as I'm reorganizing, finding proper homes for everything, working stuff out, I feel like we're getting there. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. I've just restocked my sticker walls from the market. And if you recall, I took 10 of all stickers, except for this one, I took 15 because I thought that one would probably be quite popular. I love this quote. You have been assigned this mountain to show others it can be moved. I originally designed a print similar to this, kind of for my ex-partner who was struggling a lot with his mental health issues and some addiction stuff at the time. And he wanted to help other people going through the similar stuff what he had been through. So I kind of designed it with him in mind. But it's just also, I think it's relevant to anyone. Whenever you're having a tough time, it's actually a really good reminder. I think, have I got that on my laptop? I can't remember. I think I have. So yeah, a lot of people love that one. It's just a reminder. Some people bought them because they were having a tough time at their job, personal stuff, all kinds of things. So out of all of these stickers, and these ones are down here as well, the top seller for the weekend was, in fact, this one here. I sold 5 of those stickers. I remember, because the festival that I did was really bad for the sale, so I actually didn't sell anywhere near as many stickers as I would normally sell on a multi-day event. But out of the ones I did sell, that guy was the most sold with 5. And then second place, which was very interesting, is this little guy. So I sold 3 of those. I don't actually normally sell a lot of these. I take them because, you know, there's occasionally 1 or 2 people who like them, and the pink one is generally a better seller than the green one. But I sold 3 of these. So a lot of mums were at this event who've left their kids at home, so that's probably a cute little present to take home to their kids, or maybe they just like green tractors. I'm also thinking about which stickers I'm going to discontinue, because there are a few that I just don't move. This one is one of them, although saying that, I did sell, I think I actually sold, I think I might have sold 3 of that one as well at that event, 2 or 3. That one I haven't never restocked that. It's the original one. I do like the image, but it just doesn't move. The other one, I was thinking about discontinuing that one, but this one's actually really nice. It's just a little bit smaller. When I got them printed, I think I got the wrong size done. It's supposed to be like the 5th one in this series, but it's way smaller. So I'm not sure whether I just get that one reprinted in a bigger size or discontinue it. Probably I might get it reprinted. Then the other ones that I'm definitely going to clear out soon are the cockies. I love that cocky, but it just doesn't sell. It doesn't sell. And the horse. It also doesn't really sell. They sell, but not as much as I would like them to. I think that's it. And I'm not sure about the tractors. I honestly only designed them when I did the tractor pull last year in Coimbatore, which I've decided I'm not doing again this year, even though it would have been nice to hang out with my friend. So I got them done for that. I've got heaps. I think I got 100 of each. So I've got heaps of the green still. I haven't got as much of the pink. So the pink definitely sells better than the green, probably because nobody makes pink tractor stickers. Everything's always in the green and blues and reds. So I've got to decide, because some of the stockists that came on board at Life in Style last year did order those, but they've only ordered 6. They haven't reordered, so I don't think I need to worry too much. And the other one I'm going to discontinue is this guy, because I have 2 koala stickers, and this one is super popular. I've restocked that a couple of times now. I've never restocked that one. So I've got some ideas for a whole series of Australian animals. And in fact, Sydney Zoo, when I saw them at, not the trade show last year, the one year before at AGHA, they were like, oh, if you do a whole series, we'd be super keen. Probably should have done that straight away. So yeah, I have got in mind to do a whole series. And if I end up doing Reed Gift Fair instead of Life in Style this year, they probably would be really popular, because it's a lot more tourist places and bigger shops and franchises that go to Reed rather than Life in Style. So I definitely have that on the cards to do. I've got like base designs of possum, koala. So I've done the koala, possum. What's the other one? Oh, God, I can't remember. We'll go through that later. Oh, like wombat. You know, the standard, kangaroo. Crocodile? No. I'll tell you later. So I think they're the only ones. And I was also even considering discontinuing the ladybird. I'm not sure. And the bee. They are sort of semi-popular. We'll see. I always go between, I want to have like a really compact little collection of stickers that are the ones that sell well all the time. And then I go, no, I want to have heaps of different sticker options, because the more the better. So I don't know. My favorite stickers are the florals. So those that basically whole top row except that one because I don't like the size. That one, what's that? What's supposed to be there? Can't remember. It's sold out. I love the little vintage ones, so we're going to do a whole collection of those, as you will have seen if you've watched my previous vlogs. I love these sort of quirky little cutesy ones. I've got a couple more mushrooms that I need to get reprinted. These I love. They're very popular as well. And then all the quotes. I love the quotes. So we're keeping the quotes. The We're All Mad Here, which is an Alice in Wonderland quote, is very popular. This one is also quite popular. I haven't taken that to in-person events for a while because I'm down to my last few. This one also, I actually have never had these printed professionally. I've still got the stock that I made when I was doing it on my Cricut machine originally. But so if I was to take these to markets, I think this design would go really well. And it's basically a quote from the movie from the 90s, The Crow, which I loved. I love this one, so it's staying, even if I haven't sold it many times. Love that one. That one kind of goes with the cute little cutesy animals, doesn't it? The fairy houses, I'm honestly kind of getting over, but they are quite popular with shops. This colour here is the most popular with shops, which is weird to me. If I was going to cull it down to one colour, I would probably keep the pink because the pink is the most popular at in-person events. And that's my second favourite. That's my third favourite, but it's the most popular. So, you know, who knows? I don't know. And I'd love to do more cats and dogs, but I don't think I'm going to. I like the idea of buying in other people's cats and dogs, like this cherry rabbit kitty cat. How cute is that? Yeah. So the cat is popular. I've restocked that a couple of times. The dash hound's very popular too. Yeah, that's about it, I think. Let's get back to cleaning. Yeah, I'm about to pack Marie from Blackman's Bay in Tassie's order. Marie has ordered the Tutti Frutti acrylic Life of Colour markers. So now we're down to our last one of those. She's also ordered the Making Amend little mini print from Hanneken. That is the last one of those, so I need to order more of these for sure for the craft shows, but even just have online, obviously. Then we've got some stickers. So she's also ordered one of the Hanneken Twiggy stickers, super cute, and the Craft Cuties travel sticker. So I've just got the 2 left of those as well. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And then I've just got one of these. I actually don't think I uploaded that because I thought I was completely out. For the print and the little stickers, I'm just going to pop them in this little sturdy mailer so that they stay nice and flat. And actually, I don't need to fully close that. And then the markers, I'll just wrap in some tissue, and then actually they probably don't even need to go in tissue. They can probably just go straight in here. I accidentally already took this off because I was going to use it for another order. I don't want this to get damaged in the mail though. It's fairly sturdy, but if I have to wrap it in bubble wrap, it won't fit. Like, you don't want the box to get... I've sent these out like this before, though. Now I'm not sure. Might just see if I've got another box that would work. And I can put this back on. And I only ended up getting the 3 orders today so far, which is still great, amazing. I got 7 last time though, but I feel like, yeah, I had the markers last time and quite a few people ordered the markers. So maybe not as many people were wanting the new stuff, which is totally fine as well. Okay. This good size box, I might just put it in that. Oh, it's such a big... Actually, I wonder if I wrap this in cardboard, if it will go in the mailer then. Let's see. Because the mailer makes it... The Australia Post prepaid mailer makes it cheaper as well. Okay, I've just wrapped it in a little bit of cardboard that I've just put some washi to keep it nice and snug. Fingers crossed it still fits. She's tight. She's real tight. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, is that bottom covered or is that bottom slipped out a bit? I think it's covered. Okay, I think it's covered. We're in. Now I'll do my little thank you on here. I've just updated my little stock levels wall for my ceramics. Because I did so much bisque firing the weekend before last, I've got a heap of stuff ready to go to get glazed and go in for the second firing. So I'm going to take some home, see if I can't get some done tonight maybe, or over the weekend at some point. And then, yeah, we're getting not too bad levels of some, but there's some that are obviously, there's still some that I literally have zero. So like the blue daisies in the small, the spring florals in the small. Yeah, some of these, especially the $25 ones, because I've been selling a lot more of those lately. And I've got to get my stock levels back up for the mini fairy houses, the pink especially, because the last firing I used that underglaze that didn't come out properly. Same with the pink mini mushrooms. Mini vases, doing very well. Happy with that. Mini mushrooms in the red, very happy with that. Some of these ones have got good quantity, but I want at least 10 for everyone. So we've got, the only one that I've got 10 of is the strawberries in the speckle in the $20 one. So I've got all these things down here, and it's a good mix of speckle. So this is mostly natural. And then up here, I've got a few speckles. So I'll take a mix home and get started on those. Okay, it's just after 7. I've got to go home now. I was not finished, but I've got to take my daughter somewhere. I forgot I said I would, which made me think. I just read some comments, well, one comment on my last studio vlog, basically from a subscriber who I'm sure she's commenting from, she means well by her comment, but it's basically saying what I should be doing and what I shouldn't be doing in my business. I need to set my hours and stick to them and not finish early. Two things to that. I'm still a single parent, okay? I've been a single parent since my youngest daughter was 2. She's just turned 18. She doesn't drive. She still needs to get places. I've got 3 daughters. The middle one drives. The oldest one doesn't yet. So I can't just do a full, if I say I'm going to do an 8-hour day, sometimes I can't because I've got to do stuff for my kids still. And they're always going to be my number one priority, regardless of how old they are. Like, that's why I started my business. So I had the freedom of time to be there for my family. And 2, I'm absolutely happy to get comments on my videos, especially when they're ideas and suggestions. Love that. But I really don't appreciate being told what I need to stop doing, what I need to do, unless I've specifically asked a question and asked for feedback on something. Great, give it to me. Sharing a couple of hours of video of a full week doesn't give the full context of my life. It's not something I need to receive. Okay? So I'm going to go home now, take my daughter to the place she needs to go, and then I'm going to do some pottery. I've got lots of glazing to do. I would have loved to stay at the studio for another 2 hours and keep sorting out the space, getting rid of stuff. I'm putting a lot of stuff on Marketplace. I literally just dumped some old shelving that was broken off at the sheet metal. Again, I did some more last week as well. I know where I need to get my studio, and I know it's not there at the moment. I am working really hard on that, and I'm doing what I can do. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing that. Okay, before I do some pottery production tonight, I'm going to do some Xero balancing and get my accounts not in order. They won't be in order, at least mildly less messy. Morning, welcome to Saturday. No markets this weekend. I do have a one-on-one session tomorrow morning. The boy that normally comes Tuesday, because of the crazy traffic at the moment, he's coming tomorrow instead. He actually did want, him and his parents were kind of asking if I could run it with a couple of other kids, which I was considering, but I don't want to go back to running regular group workshops. I just don't, for various reasons. And if I have 2 or 3 kids instead of 1 kid, I then have to hire the workshop room. We get 1 free use of the workshop room per week, and then if we have any more, we have to hire it. And do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't really think I do. Although I'm not using the workshop room a lot at the moment, but I will be during school holidays, and I do want to try and get back to doing at least maybe 1 workshop a week, because it's such good income and it's such good community gathering, you know. So I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to tell his parents it's one-on-one, and if he's not happy with that, then we can stop. Last night, I was a very good girl and got about 400 transactions reconciled on my Xero accounting platform. So each month I have an overarching goal, that just one. And February was to get my accounting software up to date, my Xero account up to date. I did not get that done. It was because I've let it go so long. Like, I hadn't reconciled anything since July last year. So I literally had almost 1,000 transactions to reconcile. So if you don't know how Xero works, basically it's cloud accounting, and you link it to your bank accounts, your business bank accounts, and then it automatically adds them in to your platform. And then all you have to do is go in and match up each expense and income to a category. So for instance, if I got $300 come in from class bento, I would match that up to class bento as workshops. And then each month or whenever, like the financial year, whatever, you can go in and do reports. So you can do a profit and loss report. You can see where all of your income is coming from, and you can see how much you're spending on, say, marketing or materials or market stall fees has been a big one for me, obviously. So it's a really amazing platform. A lot of people use it for their business. There's like MyOb is kind of similar. I like Xero most of the time, except when it stupidly suggests, because it's probably AI powered. Will suggest what it thinks some of the transactions are. So it might suggest that expense matches with this. And sometimes it just gets it completely wrong. I'm like, where did you get that idea from? Sometimes it gets it right. And you can set up rules too, which I'm not very good. I don't know how to do that properly. I need to learn how to do that properly. So for instance, it knows if I've had an expense at Australia Post, it goes to postage. Always, because that's the only thing I spend at Australia Post, except once a year when I do my PO box. So I just have to manually change that. So with those ones, with Australia Post, all I have to do, it's already pre-matched it. I just have to click OK. So it's super duper easy. And I have 2 business accounts. I have an income account and my expenses account. Originally, I read this book called Profit First, right? Which is an amazing book about how to get your small business profitable. And you're supposed to set up like 5 different accounts. And every time you get an income come in, you allocate a portion to each account. Like, one's a tax account, one's operating expenses, one's owner's earnings, one's something else. I loved that idea, and I set all these accounts up. But because I don't have enough money coming into my bank, this is years ago I did this, every time I needed to pay a bill, I'd just transfer it back out of the tax or owner's thing. So I was just basically transferring all around all the time, not actually using it properly. So now I just have the 2 accounts. I've got income account, and then I've got my expenses. Well, it's called operating expenses. But basically anything I have to pay goes out of that account, and anything that comes into my income account. It's good having those 2 separate, because I like that. So I'll probably always keep that. I do have a tax account, which I don't really put anything in there because I'm not making enough at the moment, but I'll have a tax bill. I know that. I'm still paying off last year's tax bill, which was like $7,000, because I actually had a pretty decent year the year before. And I had some crypto profits because I was massive in crypto. I haven't been doing any crypto because the market's just been really down bad, and I haven't had the money. What I would wish I'd have been doing with crypto in the last 12 months is just putting $10 or $20 a week just into Bitcoin, because it's just a long-term investment. But I was like full on day trading. I loved it. It was so good. I actually made quite a bit of money when did I make a lot of money? 2022. and 23. Like when I went to New York, you might have watched my vlog. That was I was making NFTs, which is digital art, which is in the crypto space. And I've got to go over to like a group exhibition in New York. I had to pay for it to go, but yeah, so I love the space. Lot of scammers in the space. Definitely, which unfortunately gives the whole crypto space a really bad name, but it's also full of amazing people and full of so many forward thinkers, all sorts of things. Anyway, and also it's just good investment. But yeah, I haven't been doing anything with that, so I won't have any capital gains from that this year, unfortunately. Okay, so so last night I did 400 transactions on Xero, which is fantastic. So because it was my overarching February goal, I've actually just moved it to be my overarching March goal. That's the one thing I'd like to get done this month because I didn't get it done last month. It's so important. It's the most important thing in my business right now to get that under control so that I can start setting weekly money targets, weekly income targets. Because in my marketing meeting with Matt, we've been talking about setting targets for how many wholesale clients I reach out to each week, and I would like to be able to not only set the goals of number of, but also set some financial targets, so income targets each week for each category. So wholesale, in person, online, workshops, and YouTube, but that's going to be all monthly. So this morning, what's the time now? It's like nearly 9 o'clock. I had a nice sleep in, much needed. This is what I'm loving about the weekends. I don't do markets. So this morning I am going to finish editing the festival vlog, and I'm going to try and get her uploaded tonight. So that'll be 2 videos in 2 days. I'm not sure whether it's bad to upload like day after the first one. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to stop people from watching the vlog if I upload a festival vlog so fast. And so I'm going to get some more transactions done. Okay, can I tell you also what actually finally got me to look at my Xero account? Like in last week's meeting with Matt, he was asking how my accounting was, because so I can do some reports, not for him, just for me. And I was like, oh my God, I've had so many transactions. And he's like, okay, part of your homework this week is to do 100 transactions, just 100. I was like, oh, okay, that's a good way of looking at it. Instead of looking at the entire 1,000 I've got to do, just break it down. But my brain just never does that stuff. I'm not a logical thinker. I always end up like being overwhelmed by the overall thing. So I was going to do 100, didn't get any done. So then in this week's meeting, he was like, okay, now you have to do 200 this week. So I was like, cool, I can do 200. So last night I got 400 done, because once I'm doing it, once I'm sitting at my computer in Xero, I can keep going. It's just getting my face in front of it is the problem child, like a lot of things I have to do. So I'm going to do I'd like to get another at least 100 done today, and then I'm going to edit the vlog, and I'm going to go and do the pottery at some point today. I didn't end up doing it last night because I decided to do Xero. I was considering going live on TikTok to do my pottery last night, but because I ended up doing my Xero, I didn't. So I'm just wondering whether I do that today. Go live on TikTok and do that, maybe. Because I used to go live on TikTok quite regularly when I was doing bullet journaling, and then last year a bit doing my pottery, and it's just a fun way to be productive and you find new followers and stuff. Or maybe I could do a YouTube live. The only problem with YouTube lives is you can't listen to your music in the background because it has to be royalty-free music, and I have to listen to music when I'm making stuff or something. I have to listen to something. I'll think about that. Okay, I'm gonna drink my coffee. Okay, it's 12 o'clock now. I've finished doing the first round of edits on the festival vlog, so I will go back this afternoon and just go through it one more time. It's an hour long. So editing takes a long time. I don't really talk about how much time I spend editing my YouTube videos in my week. So I've done the first round of that. I'm going to go through one more time and I think I've got 2 voiceovers I want to put in, and then my wrap up where I share how much money I made. So I'm just having to do something else at home at the moment that's non-art business related. I'm just going to stop and have a little lunch break. Now, in an effort to try and stop the lightheadedness I've been experiencing the last couple of weeks because I haven't been eating properly and having too much soft drink, I'm literally having the food that I've made for my dog for lunch. So Dolly is probably the only one that gets consistently properly fed in this house. I don't make dinners anymore. My girls are adults. I'm like so past making food. I wish I wasn't, but I am. So I make her rice, chicken mince and broccoli. So that's her food all the time. I used to, when I first got her, I was buying that Leica pet food. So I was buying that, which is natural food that you put in the freezer, but it's like $150 a month. So this cost me hardly anything. It's cheaper than I would say dog food would be, because it's white rice that is a couple of dollars for 2 kilos. The mince, I usually get I get a kilo, that's $10. And the broccoli is like $4. So that lasts probably about 2 weeks almost. I just do a batch that I keep in the fridge and then do a few different batches that I put in the freezer. I had this for dinner last night, but I forgot, one of my girls reminded me that I bought all these curries off the curry guy at the Lost Woods Market last time I did it. And they've just been sitting in the pantry. So I added the creamy korma in. I hadn't had this before. I don't mind it. My favorite Indian curry is definitely butter chicken, but I'm trying to try some different options because I did get one of each. And these curries you can actually have as a dip. So you can you don't have to cook it off like you do with a lot of curry pastes. So you can literally get Doritos, and that's how he does taste testing at the market. It's so yummy. So I had this for dinner last night. It was delicious. I'm having it for lunch today. A nice wholesome meal. And that will do me then till dinner, I reckon. Okay, I've done my non-art business tasks. It's 1 o'clock now. I'm just sitting in bed about to do the final edit of the festival vlog. I'm just looking at my diary though, because I haven't done my goals for March yet. I'm just looking at February's goals. Get car fixed. Lol, that didn't happen. Post a reel and TikTok every single day. I pretty much did that. There were a few days that I missed it, but overall I did pretty good with that one. Get first YouTube sponsor. That did not happen. Although I did get close. I could have had a sponsor, but they just wanted to give me their label printing machine, which is worth several $100s, but they didn't want to pay. So I haven't agreed to that yet. They did ask to see my rate card, which I sent through. But yeah, they haven't replied. So it probably won't be. And I'm actually, for someone who historically undersells herself, I'm starting my rate card for YouTube sponsors fairly high, I would say, for someone just starting. It's 500, is it 500 or 550 USD, which works out to about 750, 800 Australian dollars. And I'm just not really willing to compromise on that, because adding in a sponsored section into my YouTube videos will be make extra work for myself. And also I've spent a lot of time and effort building the community on my YouTube channel. You guys are amazing, and I'm just not going to accept any little small amount of money to say, hey, check this product out. So at this stage, we don't have a sponsor who has paid yet. However, there are several that I think could be a good fit. I've said no to a heap. There's, I think, 3 that I've actually sent my rate card to and said I think it would be good to work with you. So it'll just be a matter of time. It will happen, but maybe because I'm still sitting at under 3,000 subscribers, and I get around 25,000 views each month. I'd like to get that up to 100,000 views each month. But yeah, it will happen. It's not going to happen on my timeline. It'll happen when it happens. And the biggest priority for February was, which I already talked about in this video, was to get my Xero accounting up to date, which didn't happen, but I'm now onto it now. So if we flip over to March, I'm going to set March's top 3 goals and the task to prioritize for the month. Okay, I had just read a comment on my latest YouTube video, which was saying, thanks Kathy, by the way, that my free shipping option was not working on my website. So I have not touched my free shipping option in months since I added the greeting cards in. This is the one thing I hate about Shopify. The shipping, it's multiple times. It's done something in the system without me doing anything that's wrecked my shipping. It pisses me off so much. It's the one thing I hate about Shopify. Everything else, great. The shipping area is just a nightmare. It used to be great, used to be simple, used to be easy. Now there's so many different it's just so complicated, and it just randomly, like, I had reset up my Shopify store. Like, I had it sitting there since I used to sell wheat bags. Even though I wasn't selling anything on it for a couple of years, I still had my original app. When I started to sell stickers and ceramics, I put stuff on my website. Didn't spend any time on the website though. And I hadn't had an order. I hadn't had an order in months and months. And I went to do a test order on the website and there was no shipping option. So Shopify had completely deleted all of my shipping options. I hadn't changed it since I used to sell wheat bags. It was always the same shipping options. And I did some research, and I think I ended up on a Reddit thread where it said when Shopify overhauled their shipping thing and upgraded it, then it affected a lot of people's shipping, and mine just and I went through to live chat. I'm like, I have no shipping options and I did not do this. And they're like, well, you must have removed. I'm like, I did not remove my shipping options on my website. Why would I do that? And so I had to manually reset it all, and it was so annoying to do, and it's so complicated now. I hate it. And then obviously the other week, or when I decided to set up New Zealand shipping, because I've had, especially one of you guys, I think it's Lisa, who wants to order off me, but because I don't have international shipping options, I finally set up New Zealand shipping option. And somehow, when I set New Zealand shipping option, I didn't touch any of my domestic shipping options. I just added international shipping. Didn't touch anything else. It affected my domestic shipping so that nobody could, with an Australian address, could place an order. And I only found that out like 9 days later when one of you guys commented saying I just tried to put an order in, but it didn't recognize my shipping address. So I instantly deleted the New Zealand shipping option, and the Australian shipping option started working again. And now I find out from Kathy, who's just commented saying the free shipping option's not working. And I go into the free shipping option, no products are in there. I did not remove any products from my free shipping option. So Shopify has done that. It's removed all of my products that I had in the free shipping option. And you know what's really annoying about Shopify as well on their shipping options? You can't, and the guy who I just spent half an hour on live chat with, firstly, he said, yeah, you can just select an entire, I'm like, why can't you just select an entire collection and add free shipping to it? Because currently you have to go in and manually select every single product that you want to be in free shipping. There must be a better way than this, surely. I've had 2 Shopify people now tell me on the live chat that no, you have to manually add every single product if you have like a free shipping option. There must be a better way than that, because that is just ridiculous to me. So if you are watching and you're a Shopify expert, please tell me that you can add somehow free shipping to an entire collection, because every time I add stickers in, I have to remember to go add it into the free shipping option and hope that Shopify just doesn't randomly remove. Has it actually done it again? Are you fucking serious? I think it's just removed all the products again, even though I've just spent 10 minutes adding in like 150 products. I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to lose my fucking mind if that's what's happened here. It's thinking. She's thinking. I've refreshed the page. I hope that it was just... Oh, thank God. It was showing 4 products, which were all discontinued products, which was all I found in the free shipping. So here, see here, free shipping on stickers. Oh, I need to add greeting cards to that title. So yeah, like I said, it used to be so simple to do the shipping on Shopify. It's so complicated now. I hate it. I'm sure it's probably designed to help companies that are like bigger and global, but I just hate it. Products we've got, yeah. So I've had to just go in and manually add all of my stickers, all of my bookmarks, all of my greeting cards, and it ships from that creative space. And I've got these old addresses that I just would like to get rid of because I don't want to look at them, but you can't delete them. You can't delete the old locations. It's so frustrating. I'm just going to change that so that it says stickers, bookmarks, and or greeting cards. Okay, that's done. I'm now mentally drained. This is the problem. As soon as I have to do tech stuff, my brain power just goes, like it fizzes out real quick. So I might just have a little lie down and do some Xero transaction reconciliations on my phone, because I can do it on that Xero app on my phone. I might do that because then I'm still working, but I'm having a lie down at the same time. Oh, so frustrating. Actually, first, before I do that, I'm going to just finish editing the festival vlog. Okay, it's now 2:30. That took way too long to deal with. It's 5:40. I've just uploaded my festival vlog, so excited about that. And now I'm just sitting. I've just taken the dog for a walk as well, because she's been a needy little whiny baby. When you watch the festival vlog, you'll hear at the end when I'm doing the wrap up, you'll hear her crying in the background. So we just went to the dog park for 5 minutes. Now I'm sitting at my pottery table at home. We are going to get stuck into all of this production tonight. About going live on TikTok, don't know that I can be bothered, to be honest. So I think I'm just going to sit here and do it while listening or watching a vlog or something. So I really want to start watching Bridgerton, but I want to give it my full attention. Finally making some fresh foxy plates. I made a few of these when I very first got my transfer papers that I designed, and they sold pretty well, and I haven't made any since. So I'm just going to do a few of those tonight. Okay, so let's do the reveal. Oh, I better put that little corner back on. Hey, that will annoy me. Sometimes you just have to carefully peel it off to make sure you've got it on properly. Cute. It's a little smudgy, this one. I must have had a little bit too much water on it, but it'll still look super cute. And then I think I'm going to do a pink underglaze border with this kiwi underglaze in the rosy pink. I think it's pretty cute. Sunday morning. Okay, it's 8:30. I do not want to get up. I don't think I'm going to keep Ethan, my little one-on-one session boy, on Sundays. I moved him from Tuesday to Sunday this week. My Sundays is my day. I like to sleep in on Sundays, but we did move him because the Peninsula Link was so crazy because it was still roadworky. It's done now, so I think I'm going to ask them to go back to Tuesday afternoons because Sunday's not good for me. I need to sleep in on Sundays. So I'm going to head to the studio shortly and do that session, and then I'll hang around and just do a little bit more tidying up. I might even pack the orders that have come through for the weekend. And also I was just thinking about what I've got upcoming. Apart from markets, I'm pretty much on top of that. So the only thing I mainly need to do is actually get these linen prints put into their vintage frames. I've got some that will fit now, and then I need to measure the ones that I need to order more linen for. The other thing I've started thinking about is for my craft fairs that are coming up. I'm doing Canberra Craft Alive in May, which is very exciting, but also a little scary because it is a bit of a gamble. It's not a full gamble because I did do a couple of craft fairs last year, so I know what products did sell. Even though I didn't sell as much as I'd like to, I bought a really random mix. So this year with the craft fairs I'm much more focused on products to take, and I'm actually sharing a stall with Jodie from Queen of Fabric, so that's going to be really fun, and it basically cuts down our costs quite a bit. And she worked out that it was actually just as cheap, probably cheaper, to fly and freight our stuff up. We save a night's accommodation, we save all that travel and exhaustion from traveling. We don't have to buy food, petrol. So we're doing that. We're flying up and freighting our products up, which that's going to do two things for me. That's going to make me be very organized because we'll have to have the products ready to go into the cage like I don't know how many days before. There won't be any last minute rushing around, and it'll just be nice just to arrive fresh and set up. So we are sharing a stall and we're having a workshop table down the middle. So we're both going to be running workshops. And so my goal now, because I know they'll be coming soon and going, tell us what your workshops are, even though it's only March, but it's in May. So it's like 2.5 months. It's towards the end of May, so it's 2 and a bit months away. I'm going to work on a kit. I was going to do a few different workshops, but in my marketing meeting with Matt this week, he was like, why don't you just do one and really focus on making a really good kit? And then you can make a YouTube video along with it, like a tutorial. And then for people that can't do the workshop at the event, they could just buy the kit, and you can have a QR code in the pack that links them to a YouTube video, and they can do their kit whenever they want, and then I can sell it on my website too. Love that idea. I'm like, oh, I'll do 4 or 5 workshops. Like, why don't you just start with 1? Wow, simplification. I love it. So I'm going to start with 1, and I think it'll be a make your own mini journal kit, because that was really fun to do. I've tested that at Woodford and people loved the workshop. So I think I'll do that, and we'll do it so that they're embroidering like the edge. So it's like just one of the little journals, and it'll include some different washi tapes. It'll include stickers, probably glue, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it's going to work out. So it's going to be around $25. That's the price I want to keep it to. And then what I can do as well, because I was thinking about doing some free make and takes, I can just do a super mini version, like a tiny journal in a cute little recycled pattern paper envelope or something that only takes like 10 minutes. So I'm going to start working on those next week. Probably not today, but yeah. I just wanted to tell you that. I don't know why. So I'm going to have my coffee and get to the studio. Need to wake up. Oh, last night I didn't get my Xero done. I did get my video uploaded. And what else did I do? Oh, I did some stuff on my Shopify website. Just like some improving some stuff. Anyway, I'll do some more Xero transactions today, I reckon. Also, I worked out, I did a full 8 hours yesterday. So I've been tracking my hours kind of just in my head, but I re-downloaded the app called Hours, and you can have different categories. Someone's walking past my house. Dolly. You can have different categories, and you basically just click start and stop when you're doing a project. So it's a great way to track what you're spending your time on. So I'm going to do that for all of March, and just then do a bit of a review and see exactly where I'm spending my time and where I need to spend less time, where I need to spend more time. This is what I have to deal with when I leave the house. She hugs me and says, please don't leave me. I want to come with you. Just finished my one-on-one workshop with the little boy. I know I said I don't want to do Sundays, but I actually think I prefer a Sunday morning than a Tuesday afternoon. I'm a bit fresher. Anyway, I'm in my pajama pants. Look at this. I didn't wear my pajama pants to bed last night, so I have gotten changed, but yeah, I was like, I need comfy pants. So this is what we did today. He made this beautiful sculpture, and I'm actually working. I was trying to get him to do a berry strainer with me because he likes blueberries apparently, but he wasn't up for it. So I've made a berry strainer with cute little feet, and he made this amazing, gorgeous sculpture. And he also underglazed his other piece from a couple of weeks ago. I haven't got his tea set through the kiln yet, so we'll do that ready for next week for underglazing it. Oh, I've got to wait an hour for someone to pick up marketplace stuff, because as I'm cleaning out the studio, I'm very intentionally getting rid of stuff that is no longer serving, because we need to declutter this space. So as I'm doing that, I'm selling stuff on Marketplace, and what I've decided to do, so you know how I'm going to do a series where I'm styling my house to make it cute, so it's my personality. I'm actually going to keep all of the money that I make from Marketplace sales, and I'm going to make myself a rule. I'm only allowed to use Marketplace money to purchase things for my restyling of the house, which is going to be a challenge, but that's incentive to get rid of stuff. I might make a few exceptions. Like if there's something, I might maybe I'll give myself like 5 free passes where I can just buy something. If I really need something because I think it's going to look amazing, then I'll give myself like 5 free passes or something where I'm allowed to just buy it with my own money. But yeah. While I wait for this marketplace person to arrive, I'm just going to finish this little guy. I'm just smoothing it out a little bit and put my stamp on it. I did make a matching plate, but now that it's got legs, I don't know that we need that. I've used a toilet roll to hold it. I started underglazing this, so I might just keep working on that for now. I think we're going to do some aqua detail. Oh, I need to give these back to Bev. I think these ones are my favorite underglaze because they're a bit thicker than these ones, but I like the size of these ones. And this one's just an old one that one of the other girls gave me. It stinks so bad, but I think it goes on okay. That's what I've used for the under part of this. Okay. Okay, she's done. I think that's super cute. Now, I don't know, it's probably risky doing this design because I've still got the big mugs and the big mug and the jug that I did ages ago in pink and red that I have not sold. But I'm just going to keep doing stuff that I think is cute and I'm sure I will eventually find the right customer. If it was towards Christmas, I think it'd be fine. And if not, I think I'd keep this for myself as my home morning mug. Also, I've done something I've never done before. I put the underglaze onto wet clay. Now, the idea was I was going to do it and then etch out a pattern, but I think because it's still actually wet, not just dry, touch dry, it's just, yeah, it's not really working. So we're going to leave that. Now, I think I'm actually going to film a video about running kids' workshops as an additional income stream. I think that could be a really cute, fun, helpful video for people. So I might just do that now while no one's here. It's nice and quiet and I'll see how I feel about it. Lunch break at home now. Just filmed that video talking about how to incorporate children's workshops into your creative business as an income stream. I'm going to edit that in a minute. But first, I'm just going to try and make myself a homemade vermicelli bowl. I already had some vermicelli noodles. I just could not be bothered going to the proper chicken shop, even though I will probably regret it. I just got the Lulu Dale free range one from Coles. And also, I got some peanuts to put in there, and I'm going to use my Thai style salad dressing. So not perfect because it's more Vietnamese, isn't it? But what else was I going to, what else? Oh, and I just got like iceberg blend. Here we go. Now let's see what it's like. It's okay. The dressing's pretty good. And this is pretty good, actually. It's actually pretty close to the ones I buy. I think I just need, what am I missing? I think it's missing apple slices and cucumber because it has that real crunchy. The ones I buy from the local Vietnamese place, they have like a real crunch. I reckon it's that. It's apple and cucumber. It's delicious. Now I've got 30 minutes before I'm picking my daughter up from the train station. So I'm going to do 30 minutes of Xero reconciliations. It's 20 past 6. I have just edited and uploaded the video that I recorded at the studio. In my one-on-one this morning, I sat down and spent 45 minutes recording a video for YouTube about how running kids' workshops is a great additional income stream for creative business owners. So I have just spent the last 2 hours and 45 minutes editing and uploading that video. Like in one day it's done. So what's that? So 2 hours, 45 minutes plus 3.5 hours all up on that video, and she's uploaded. That's really cool. The reason I've got to start doing some more videos that are higher search. So currently I do my studio vlogs, my market vlogs, which I love are my favorite things, and you guys love, and it's so cool. And I'm finding that you guys are watching all of my videos. Once you start watching them, you keep watching them, which is fantastic. I love that so much. To grow my monthly income, I need to get more eyeballs on my videos, basically. So I was doing a little chat GPT thing, which I'm going to move off that. I've got to move to a different one. I just haven't decided which one yet. And like, look, I screenshot my analytics for the last 28 days and just upload it and say, tell me what you think, how my channel's going, what suggestions have you got? And it basically came back and said, you need to add in some higher search videos to get new people finding your channel, and gave some suggestions of different topics that could be. One of them was, I think it was workshops specifically or something similar, where it was like multiple income stream ideas for creative business owners or something like that. And I thought, I have run kids and adults workshops for years and I can speak on those two topics very well. So I decided to do 2-part videos. I recorded the first one today, which was very specifically talking about the different types of kids workshops you can run. So the main 4 that I talk about is school holiday workshops, birthday art parties, which are one-off things, and after school and homeschool workshops, which are weekly, regular, and one-on-one workshops, which I'm doing at the moment. So yeah, it's only a little 29-minute one. It's very basic. It's literally just me talking to the camera. There's no B-roll or no little clips or no in-between titles between each section that I talk about. So I don't know how it'll go. I don't love the thumbnail. I don't know if people will click on it, but we'll find out, won't we? I don't know if you guys will want to watch it. You might not. It might not be up your alley, although a lot of you are creative business owners, so it could be actually quite handy for you. So let me know in the comment of this video if you watched that video and if you found it interesting. And if you didn't, that's totally fine, because these types of videos, like the how-to, like it's more to get new people onto the channel, basically. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now that that's done, I'm going to start editing this week's vlog. This week that I'm talking to right now, I'm going to be on top of it. I really want to step up to 3 videos per week. I'm currently averaging 1 to 2 videos per week. So we're going to step it up to 3 videos per week. And since I just feel like lying down tonight, don't feel like sitting upright anymore, I think it's the best thing for me to be doing. Editing videos from bed is just a lovely way to spend a Sunday evening. 8:30, the internet was shit before, so I actually sat down and did a heap of glazing while I waited for videos to upload so I can edit the studio vlog for this week. So I think I'm gonna go do that now in bed. Still got all of these things to underglaze and glaze. They're not for a specific project, they're just so that I've got starting to get better stock levels. I didn't have my glasses on then, I thought the whale tail was broken. So I've actually done quite a bit and that's good. I might do some more tomorrow. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm going to go in bed and start editing the vlog now. I did half an hour of Xero transactions, so we're getting on top of that. Yeah, I'm going to go edit this week's vlog and then we'll be ready for a fresh start tomorrow. So thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully next week is going to be the week that I do my first 6 months monetized on YouTube video, because I'm all up to date with my YouTube videos. So wait and see. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you don't already, or tell someone that you know to subscribe if you think they'll like it. Also, if you're not already a VIP member, so you get first access to my monthly shop updates, I would highly recommend joining the newsletter. You can just go to the website. I am organizing to get a special link for YouTube, so I'll just put it in each description of each video I upload, and then I can see who's come from YouTube. But in the meantime, before that gets done, that'll get done this week sometime. If you're not already subscribed though, go ahead and if you're not already on the list, go ahead and do that. Or you can wait for me to put it in the YouTube descriptions. All right, bye.